Hey guys, one of the C2 devs here again. This is CyberBob. I wanted to show you, basically I've been playing what is currently the most popular faction and one of the strongest factions, and I've gotten a lot of questions about how to play this faction well, and that is the Undead faction. So I do have a deck that I am using for ladder right now. I actually want to show the process of building a deck because I want to have kind of the start to the guides be a little more beginner and intermediate play, and then I'll also link kind of the heavier, more legendary heavy and slightly, more intermediate play deck. It's pretty easy to use either way. So let's just jump right into it and go ahead and make a new deck and talk about Undead, especially the Tombstone style play. And I want to do specifically Tombstone style play with a card called Screams of the Fallen. So I want to talk about that here because I think that is probably one of the most fun decks to play. It is a longer range deck. So first of all, you see I already have this searched in here right now. For those of you that are learning the game, the Reaper, this is a card you get, from the tutorials. This is a mandatory card for a Tombstone style play. And this is probably the most common play right now. And that is just having this in your deck. Units that cost 3 or more will entomb. So the entombed units are where a lot of your power comes from, and it's where you're going to use major cards like Corpse Explosion, which we're going to look at real fast. This is probably this is one of the most powerful cards in the game. I'll try to see if I can show using it in a clip. And also for anything that uses tombstones, you'll see right here. So you do need to have the Reaper to have the Tombstone synergy and to use Corpse Explosion. This is one of the most fun decks. It's a little more intermediate, but I think for those of you who really want to play this faction, this is pretty cool. So I'm gonna do my usual kind of train of thought on this, and then might pull some things in and out as we kind of refine it a bit. So first of all, let's go back to the first thing we said, and that is we need the Reaper. Great. Okay, so tombstones. So summon 3 tombstone cemetery. We can put that in. That's a very obvious starter card. And one of these days I might use my shinies here. I worry that the deck codes don't catch the shinies right. This is something I'll have to look into a little bit later. Army of the Dead. So this brings the skeletons to your hand. We're just gonna put all of this in. Bone Drake, possibly the most OP card right now, at least on this faction, if not the whole game. We're going to put 2 of them in, because you destroy a tombstone, you get these, for 3, you get these additional stats, and early game, especially tempo, he's just massive. Raised Dead, I'm going to go ahead and put Raised Dead. This is the charging zombies. Again, we want to have as many tombstones as we can. Corpse Explosion, absolute must. Super fun, one of the most fun cards. Now, both of these guys interact too, and my final deck will use Zethic and Orabon. I think you get Zethic, and I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I think you get it in one of the matches. Neurobon, I believe, is in the Graveyard Bundle. I think you do have to earn him. I think one of them you get, one of them is earned. So we could, I should probably check this before I start making videos. But I'm going to put in Zethic for now. Because I actually think you guys have him. And if you don't, you can leave a comment and let me know that. Okay. And then Grave Knights, absolutely. So this is our core tombstone build right here. So this is all stuff that's going to interact. But if you think about it, you want more things that basically die and turn into tombs, but also because we're going to use Screams of the Fallen, this is the expensive core card. I don't expect you guys to have this immediately. But this is the one you could build towards, and you can build lots of ways to make this work, I promise. Screams of the Fallen. So now let's start thinking in terms of undead and neutrals, perhaps. Basically, how we get more units on the board that die, as well as possibly how units entomb. So those are kind of the 2 questions. So now some of these spells are pretty good too, like Power Sync is interesting. Let's stick with pretty unit heavy build first. So a Dark Magician here, when this lays a unit summon a 2/2/2 zombie, this is very good. So this will get you more bodies, more zombies. So let's use 2 Dark Magicians. The Skeletal Squire's not bad, and he does Entomb. Let's put one in. We're going to think about him, because there might be something else. Give true random friendly skeletons +2 attack the White Knight. He's okay, and he does Entomb. I'm not sure he's what I want right now, though. Draw a card, but your castle takes 2 damage. That's good for draw. We're going to think about it. Angel of Death, if you have the Battle Pass, I would put this in, probably. I'm not, because I'm going to assume you guys don't have it, but this is something that can go in this deck very easy. He slots in easily. He's just very powerful. He's not necessary, though. Witch Doctor's really good for board clear. Basically, when he suicide bombs and he takes out, you know, the enemy, a lot of the low-cost enemy units. Neurobomb we talked about. Dracula's not really appropriate for this deck. So, I think we have a lot of good units here. Now we're gonna wanna put some spells into, but let's see what else we can get. Rats, that's too small, too small. We have cemeteries. I don't like this. I don't think the harpies we want right now. Skeletal Dog isn't too bad early game, but he doesn't Entomb. Now, let's see. Sorry guys, this is really my train of thought. We will have to put spells in too. So this summons a beast, but it's a 2 or less beast. Con Artist is always pretty decent. You know, I'm gonna probably cheat right here, and I'm gonna say right now. Take a peek at what I. Okay, this is some. Oh, and I use War Cow too, and Forest Revolt. All right. Yeah, so this is the one that I'm using currently to rank, and it is very good. Is using Druids as the side faction. So let's just select all of them. I do have some Mithrils in there, but I'm actually gonna not yet do that. So some of the other stuff we saw in there, which gets us more bodies. Guerrilla Fighter's okay, but it doesn't give us 2. The Thorndrake. So Thorndrake, it gets us, when he dies, he summons something. So he's actually a pretty good body, and he's pretty strong. I don't know if you saw another card that was on that list, but the Knight of Flowers. I don't know if you guys have to, like, earn him or not. I'm not going to put him in, because I'm not sure, but you can do kind of, you get some, like, tempo power with the Knight of Flowers synergy. And he helps build the board. But the other card I want to show is the War Cow. And that card's pretty easy to get. So this one, your allies gain +1 health when they're killed. So this is 3. It's something that you put on the board. It's a good threat, and then when it's removed, it even buffs your buildings, including your castle and your depot. So we're gonna put 2 War Cows in. Let's see what else we got. We will need some defensive spells, but there is one that's pretty good. Forest Revolt right here. So this actually gets us the Treants with charge. So we do have another thing that can, because they die on this turn, I guess I shouldn't use the term, but like, they're suicide bomb type units, they basically will also Entomb. So this is actually a really good clear for power. So we have 4 slots left. Nunchuck Nun used to be kind of decent for this. Torgan, no. Earth Knight is something if we don't know what else to do. Summoning Sunflowers is not too bad. War Elephant, I really like using the War Elephant. So it also summons a unit when he's attacked. He's actually a counter to Screams of the Fallen, because when it hits him, he actually keeps making the units, and so it actually can block the death. Now, this is the tricky part, because there is one more card I am using that kind of gets you a lot of bodies, which is the Fairy Queen. I don't want to put in too many legendaries right now, so I want to make one without using the Fairy Queen, and then I'm going to slot it in. So I want to try, like, to do a quick match without necessarily using that particular card. And let me go check something. Save this. I want to think what could work. We have a lot in this one. Oh, the Spectral Rider. That's what we should do. Okay. So we're going to do the Spectral Rider, which it summons an undead with a cost equal to its attack as a charge. So this is feeling pretty decent to me. And this really should only have, I believe, only one legendary you guys don't have outright, which is Screams. So let's go ahead and make this Undead Screams deck. Let's make it very pretty. What castle do we want? We want the Snow Fort. I did it in the last one. So Screams Undead. Okay. So I'm gonna post the deck code too. We'll post that after. So I'm gonna test out with this kind of more budget version. This should give you a pretty powerful undead deck. Let's queue up with this. So this is the Screams deck, and let's see how we do, guys. I need to find like non-royalty music because I'm kind of new to doing this. Well, I'm very new, and I need to find some non-royalty music so I can play something. But I do like our music for this. Like, I don't want to hold the corpse explosion. We don't want to hold undead because we don't have the tombstones yet. We're gonna hold off on corpse explosion. Scary undead deck with the snowman. So I'm gonna, again, because I'm making this content newly for you guys, I'm gonna see if you like the actual, like, testing the matches, or if you just want to do the decks. I can do either way. But I hope this will start to like make sense pretty quickly. So let's trade here. Let's take this with the cow. So this gives us a really good threat, and if we can kind of destroy this at will too, love stuff. So okay, they're not pressured, so we can pressure them pretty hard. We have a couple of options on what to do with it, so let's do this. I kind of want the wraiths because we have the cow. I like the dark magician too. Oh yeah, dark corpse explosion. Okay, so these wraiths are actually 0, so they don't entomb. So that's something to keep in mind. This is something we could maybe switch out, but we're going to see if this build works. I actually think it will. So do you see, when we run the cow into this, we're going to get buffs. I'm trying to think of what I want to buff right now. You know, I think I want the Reaper on. So let's just move up on him. We will have to get through that, but we might have a way to do it. So there you go. Now you see we got all the good buffs. And nice. Well, that happens, but now he is playing Warlocks Pirates, so he does have good AoE clear potential. I'm going to show you a thing that, like, when you learn to play the game a little more advanced, you can actually use this little, like, step back move. Put this here instead. I don't think we want to play that. So we're going to put, so you can see the range of this guy. We can actually put still a good trade for the Reaper, though. Oh, maybe it's not. Now, the trap, because it's off the straight magician, we don't really have any spells in this deck. I think you guys know that. We could run the Revolt right now, too. You know, I'm thinking, put this here. Let's see if it's not cancel magic. I'm down with this. This is totally fine. So let's do that. There we go. Let's go with that. Now we're both getting fast here. We can draw on that. That's okay. Backdraft is fine. There we go. We're gonna leave that there. Interesting. He's kind of running out of power a bit here, though, and our Corpse Explosion is already looking to be pretty massive. So, we can do a Bone Drake. Get ourselves some power. We can also... This is also a really good play at this point. We can also do the Wraiths Dead. And this actually isn't too bad either. I think we'll hold off on Corpse Explosion for now. Though we can get a pretty good clear with a lot of these. I think we're going to just go with the Grave Knight. Actually want this to move here. Not too worried about being Guardian right now. Now, I know this isn't as fast-paced as the Dinosaur deck, but we did get kinda, oh geez, kinda lucky on that one. Give me this good Corpse Explosion range. Oh, this is gonna be good. Come on, play the unit. Play the peasant. No, play the peasant. I don't know why you're doing that. That's why you're doing that. I see. Go ahead, trade. That's what you think's gonna happen. My. That is a large marble. That is a fat boy. Well, that's a fat boy. Let's take him down a few pegs. I'm trying to think, is there a way we could do this without having to sacrifice everything? I don't really think so. I think we're gonna have to sacrifice him, but I think you'll see it'll be worth it. At least it'll be fun, if not actually directly worth it. Okay. Now this is the setup for Corpse Explosion. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Let's Bone Drake. And let's summon the Lord. And we're good. Now that's how you put pressure on the opponent. of time. I don't know if he has enough cards for that. No, it's not the right way to do that. We got the Sea Witch too. Oh, you don't like my tombstones, do you? Unfortunate. See, this is where the Warlocks tends to defend you from AoE. You know what? I kind of think I want to see Monster. We could... No, you know what? Because I think he's going to be forced to clear. You know what? Let's go. Let's do a Sea Witch. Let's just see this. I like the contraband here. If we really want to press right now, we can use the Spectral Rider. But let's assume he's going to try to AoE. We're going to go with so we have some AoE protection. If we get another Corpse Explosion, he is in bad shape. Why does he like that card so much? That is not a good strategy. Take your turn again? What is your plan here? By the way, this is a real person. I say that because I'm in gold. Unless Montre changed the code literally last night. Did they think they can OTK me? I don't even think we're going to get to see our screens this time. He's trying for it. What an interesting place. Come on. You got 2 turns. I think they realize they're in a corner. That's the real issue. Alright. I see. I don't know if we want to race this now, which is okay. Some sacrifices, unfortunately. These will also turn into tombstones, so we're going to be okay on that. But we can't finish yet. So let's do it. I just realized I can't reach him. Oh, I might have made a mistake. You know what? I'm gonna have to do that. That's okay. We'll have that there. That's the threat. Alright, let's see what he's got. And yes, guys, I still make a lot of mistakes. Just because I made the game doesn't mean I'm full MLG yet. I actually haven't gotten much direct play time for quite some time. I think we're still in it, though. I think we're still in it. He's not trying to block. Oh, we got our card. We got our card. This is a good thing. Let's try to get. We want to try to get these down as much as we can. We don't want to kill it, so we're we're actually going to have to run into the Leviathan to make this work. We might even want to do the raised dead again to get a very, very, very clean one. We'll lose too many tombstones, so we're gonna have to do it this way. Alright. Let's hope we get what we need here. Oh no, guys, that was not good. That was not a good one. Yeah, now we have a problem. We have a big problem. That was a mistake. Unless they think they're AoEing, but now if they AoE, they're going to kill their Leviathan. Weird choice. I'm showing 5 damage if I get through this. Wow. Cutting it close here. That's fine, let's just keep pressing. If we pull the screams, then that's. You see how the tombstones help us here? Slowed him down. It definitely slowed him down. And did he steal that? So we can definitely do that, but I think we're going to do the Guardian right now. Feel bad. Then we're gonna block even more. Actually, no. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. We're still in it, guys. We're still in it. Oh my God. Catches my raised dead, we're in big trouble if it's like a counter spell. Oh no, oh no! Unexpected and unluckers. Okay, we're gonna put this here. So if he tries to cleave, where do we want to stuff him? We really need to be blocking on the base. That's the problem right now. I think I cleared the wrong unit, guys. guess we put screams in here, didn't we? Oh, now. We need to be very careful here. What has he got? What has he got? Oh, yes. See, you got tombstone. Sorry, buddy. This deck doesn't really have direct damage, so. Tricky, tricky, tricky. We can remove it with that. Let's go here. Let's go here. And that's it. He gave up. He didn't have any power left. And we did it, guys. That is an Undead Tombstone deck. We didn't even make it stream to the Fallen. We didn't have to. But we had the backup in case we needed it.